All right. Here's the best. He brought a big cannon raid to the last game. And we're going to find out his name for the second time already this game. It is going to be
The best for you.
the best for you.
He did indeed bring the raid. He was spraying it like crazy. Let's see if he's
That's right.
out of it this time. Might
Raid,
be
of
on
course.
empty.
Raid, of course, is an AoE attack. Now, here we have our blue Zerg. Didn't get the chance to really get his economy going that he's known for. It is
Slayer's Min.
Slayer's Min. Oh, going for a really early gas followed by a cancel. That is called the extractor trick for those of you who may be new to the game. You can build an extractor temporarily, cancel it, and before you cancel it, make another drone and get up to 11 out of 10 supply. A lot of the Korean Zerg players like to do that because then you have the extra drones to defend against really early pressure. Not the most efficient economically opening. You lose like 10 minerals or something like that, but you still see a lot of Zergs on the
Yeah,
Korean
some
server
players
doing
do it regardless. They just kind of like to get those drones out early. It makes sense if you're going for like an 11 pool or something like that and you want to conserve your larva. There's some situations where it's good to do, but anyway, Midnight might know better than us. He might have something specific planned out. He's actually going to expand
15 hatch.
to his back base.
Yep. Now that base has a little bit less resources than the more vulnerable front base. Oh, command center first from the best.
Wow.
Pretty
Whoa,
bold.
command center first.
But, you know, this map is pretty large.
Yeah, I mean, this is the map to do it on if you're going to. This is, it's such a large map, it's hard. And the Zerg is usually going to fast expand on this map anyway. So unless you're trying to go for some crazy mind games and you know, unless the Zerg is saying, oh, well, I know he's going to expand quickly, so I'm going to rush, then you're going to be pretty safe with that fast expansion, especially since as the best is doing, he's actually walling off with that CC.
Well, not
very hit point heavy building, so he can hold off attacks with it after the barracks completes.
Yeah, well, not to mention, too, it's going to be a very long time in most cases before your opponent scouts you on this map, so you can get away with a lot of those really aggressive economic builds as well.
Yeah.
So
the observer was just showing us the door there. I'm not sure if that's a complete seal, but I think it is.
I believe it is, yeah. The thing with this map, because of those destructible rocks, it looks like it's not a complete wall-in, but I believe it actually is. I'm like 99.9% sure that's a complete wall-in. Yeah. We may find out later, but for now, I'm confident in the best wall-in.
Okay.
The best wall-in for the best.
Min has built an extractor now, and he's mining gas with only one drone. It's kind of he just got enough for the Zergling speed, and I actually do this sometimes too. You just leave one drone on there instead of taking them all off, so you can kind of keep slowly building up. You still get your minerals boosted by putting 2 more drones back on the minerals, but you can kind of slowly start building up gas, and then, you know, you actually have a little bit of gas in the bank, so you can build a quick lair if you need to.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you do that to get your fast lair, or your lair a little bit faster. And at the same time, you don't lose a lot of production. You can still produce the lings, the spine crawlers, queens that you need early in the game. A lot of drones as well, of course. Looks like the best is a little bit worried about being mainly busted, putting down that supply depot in a spot that would protect him a little bit better from that.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, if you're gonna build a depot for your supply anyway, you might as well put it on the front just in case. You can just lower it, get it out of the way, and then you've got a little bit of an extra buffer if there is some kind of a baneling attack.
That's right. It'd be cool if the supply depots had like an ability where you could move a guy on top of it and make it jump up and launch them across the map.
That'd be sweet, man. All right, now this is the Min that we know and may come to love. He's actually put down a 3rd base already, just off, actually he's just gotten, just off 1 gas, getting tons of drones, and getting that 3rd base along with a Roach Warren.
Yeah, so Min, that's right, going for the high economy style, and the best continuously walling off more things. Min on 2 bases. More like, well, he's going to be more on like 3.5 bases, sort of.
You know, we might just see a 2-base push from the best, because he's gotten his 3 barracks up, he's got a factory, he's producing a lot of tanks, and he had some success last time with a 2-base tank marine push. Min just did not have an answer for it, and it worked pretty well, so I wouldn't be surprised if the best tries to do the same thing again. He can just chill behind his Great Wall and
the Great Wall of the best.
The Great Wall
of Foyu.
Of Terran.
Right. Visible from space even. Yeah, we're watching right now from space.
It is actually a myth that the Great Wall of China is visible from space.
Really? Have you been in space?
I've been to space. I know this stuff.
Mole Trap, space traveling, StarCraft 2 caster.
That's right, man.
He knows all about. So what is visible from outer space then?
It's like a mountain range or something that looks like a wall, or it's a river, something like that looks like the meandering path of the Great Wall, but it's actually not.
Oh. Well, that's boring.
Yeah.
Oh well. So
Although I guess, you know, I was told that and I was shown a picture of something online, but it was the internet, so maybe it's a myth that it's a myth.
Oh.
After all.
Like a myth within a myth.
Yeah. Someone should do a report on that for their history class in high school.
Someone may have incepted
and
you.
email me the history report.
You know, someone may have incepted you that you may not have been into space. Or you know, they made you think you were in space, made you think that the Great Wall was real. Oh, here's that 2-base timing push you talked about. Very common
well,
in
we'll
Tank
see if
Marine.
he's... actually, there's no CC in the back, so this does look like it's going to be a timing attack. First medevac is out as well. Stim is about to finish, so this is definitely a Tank Marine timing attack. There are 9 roaches on the way and an infestation pit. This time he's building the infestation pit in his base.
Min knows this is coming, though. The Zergling did spot it. And +1 Carapace should be finished, I believe, by the time this attack gets here. So that's going to definitely help a lot. But the question is, does Min have enough? He's ahead by about, almost 30-something supply right now over the best. And here comes the best sieging up outside the natural of Min. Min needs to run that queen away.
Wow, and there is actually no Baneling that's on the map right now, so he does not have much to deal with. He's running with the roaches to try and snipe the tank. He gets the first tank. There's only 2 left. Is he going to get all the Marines? Marines falling back, more roaches coming into Queen, going after the medevac, which is trying to save those Marines, and the Marines just absolutely abandoning those tanks, lifting up, and wow, Min actually holds and did not lose a drone that time, is now sitting on 53 harvesters to 36, and just has to chase this medevac around a little bit, and it's going to be fine.
Yep, now that infestation bit, of course, a little bit hidden. The best did find it, tried to drop, didn't work that well. Hive on the way right now for Min. I think he's going to want to probably get Broodlords pretty quickly, although he could be going another style that we've seen versus Terran lately, which is Ling Infestor Ultralisk, and a lot of Banelings thrown in there as well. A lot of times you get the neural parasite for the infestors, mind control the tanks, and then move in with the Ultralisks to link the Banelings. Really cool. We saw Damaga do that against I'm MVP in the World Championship.
Yeah, now hold that thought. We do have another drop coming in into the second base of Min. He has spotted it, but a little bit slow to respond. Running just a few Zerglings in piecemeal. They are going to get owned pretty badly. The Roaches and Queen are... Oh, nice transfusion. I think he transfused the Spine Crawler there. It was pretty damaged.
Yeah. Whoa, medevac being taken out by the Queen.
That was a really clever idea. I like that. I thought he was going to do that when I saw the second medevac coming in. Distract the forces to the right, drop back in on the left, but didn't quite work out. Medevac took too much damage in the beginning.
Mama Zerg is not going to have that like that.
Army's sitting here at 124 to 90 in Min's favor.
Yeah, he's been quite a bit ahead the whole game. I'm curious to see if he's going to take his fourth pretty quickly. Oh, there he is.
Just took it.
I guess I'm not curious anymore. We just found out. 4 infestors being produced right now for Min. Spire going up as well. So Min getting quite a few different buildings, and that's really good to do. Just because you make a building as Zerg doesn't mean you start to necessarily produce those units right away. A lot of times you want to have that just so that later in the game Min decides, oh, I may need, Broodlords. I may need a bunch of Mutalisks. He's got that. And certainly we do see the Great Spire going up right now.
Nice.
Greater Spire.
Oh, Greater Spire.
On the way.
One of my favorite buildings.
Why is that?
Because then there's Broodlords.
Oh, okay. So it's not like the look of the building?
No, it is kind of a cool looking building.
It's kind of cute.
I like how, when it's building, it, squats down.
Then it pops up.
I wasn't quite going to make that sound effect, no, but a little bit of a drop here. Trying to cancel that fourth is going to get cleaned up. And I like how TheBest is just being annoying with his medevac. Oh, floating right over those infestors. And they did have enough for a fungal, but missed their chance.
Well, with that, probably not worth it. Oh.
Medevac's probably not going to do too much right now.
Nope. Oh, he may decide to grab it with those infestors. Nope, deciding not to. Letting the Queen handle it.
Spine crawlers everywhere. He's playing really safe. This is really smart by Min. He's ahead. He's just going to play a little bit safe, kind of like, you know, if you're tearing in your head, get some turrets around your base to make sure you can't get dropped. Same thing, he's putting spine crawlers around, making sure he's got the queens around.
Oh, there it is, base number 5 already going up for Min.
Wow.
Here we go. This is the Min that I remember from the GSTL. Oh, Ghost Academy. Looks like cloaking being researched too. EMP is so good on infestors.
Yeah, and I like the cloak because
that's huge.
then you can cloak. It makes them so much stronger because cloak doesn't take up, EMP isn't that much energy. So if your ghosts have any energy at all, you can cloak them, run them in, because if you don't cloak them, they're going to get fungled before they can reach the infestors or something. And a couple EMPs on the spellcasters of an army can do quite well.
Yeah,
as we've seen last cast.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Min did see those medevacs go through the vision there.
Wow. Fast Broodlords, they're already building right now.
Yeah, that is kind of a quick Broodlord from Min. But, you know, he's certainly got the economy to support that right now.
Yeah.
Min getting even more Corruptors.
Oh, is that? Oh, he does spot it.
Yep.
He's going to drop out some Marines and take care of that brand new 5th base. And there's no way that Min can get down here in time to deal with this. He's just going to have to ignore this. Probably going to take top right in response to replace it. And that drone got 1 set of minerals in the bank.
All right. No drone.
Oh, Zerglings are fast, but not fast enough.
That Marine didn't make it, though.
Wow, Min actually moving out with a large force.
Yeah, Min is maxed right now.
Oh, yes, both players are actually maxed.
Yeah, Best For You is very, very close. He's at 195 right now. Min is 2 away, so basically effectively maxed.
They're both essentially maxed. And I'm not sure where the rest of Min's army is. Oh, he's got more back at the expansion. He sees
Min's army.
These very slow red blips coming in, revealing themselves to be gigantic Broodlords, dropping down Broodlings, forcing him to unleash. He's actually shelling his own tanks right now. Oh, Ghost comes in. The Ghost is cloaked. EMPs, one infester.
He got 2 of them
Two infestors.
He got a couple of them, yeah. Now, the Ghost can also snipe the Broodlords, so that's a little bit dangerous. Looks like Min does see them, though. And Min doing a ton of damage right now with this attack.
And here comes
all the Zerglings!
Oh, tons of Zerglings coming. He's got a couple Fungals left. Fungals half the Marines, while the Zerglings clean up the mech. And the infestors are going back for more Fungals. The other half, his entire bio army destroyed by 2 Fungals. The mech going down to Zerglings, and the Roaches just having a ball, cleaning up the leftovers. And he needs to lift that orbital actually pretty badly.
Slayer's Min annihilating.
And he's just gonna he must have his. I'm gonna look to see if his face are in his hands or something, because he did not lift that at all.
No,
Base in tatters. GG coming from the best. Min coming back, showing that econ style we were expecting from him, and
he's like, no problem.
Stomping down with furious anger onto that 3rd base of the best.
So the best, not looking too happy there. That was the best full Min that game. Yep. And again, thank you to our sponsors, of course, LG Intel and G-Skill, of course.
Don't want to forget G-Skill.
Yeah. So Min with the win that game.
Min with the win.
Yep.
That's right. You know, the best's middle name is Min, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So he's facing off against his middle name. His name is Kim Chong Min.
Huh.
Chan Min, something like that.
I don't know what you're asking me
I'm always
for.
slaughtering Korean names.
So,
and by the way, in Korean, you say the surname, or what we call the last name in the United States, first.
That's
so
right.
Kim is actually his last name, his surname.
Yeah.
So Kim
Pretty
Chong
common
Min.
name here in Korea. Yeah.
That's why I said it was his middle name, even though I said it last.
Learning, seeing great StarCraft 2. What more could you possibly hope
really
for
cool game so far.
from the GSL? That's
I'm
right. We're
liking
going to
this
move to
stuff.
Game 3, man. Game 3 is going to be on Crossfire. It's a good map for the best. But will it be the best for him? Or the best for you? The best for me? The best for Min?
I don't
It's
know.
going to be the best for everyone.
Because we're here at the GSL.
That's right.
The best show on Earth.
All right, we're going to move into it pretty soon. Again, thanks, guys, for watching. Definitely tell your friends if you've got people that have not seen StarCraft 2 yet. Tell them to watch this game right now. Go grab them. It's about to start.